Hello friends, welcome to the Dubbies. Quarter 4, 2019, my favorite figures. If you haven't watched the previous 3 quarters of 2019, here's the way it works. I've got 5 categories, as well as a top 5 that I go through for each of the quarters, and we'll do it again for end of the year as a top 10. Next week, you'll see that video come out. Merry Christmas to you all. It should be Christmas Day as you're watching this, or close to Christmas Day. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. I hope if you wanted some figures, you got those, or whatever it is that you needed today, I hope happened for you. I know that we are having a good time, and my family wishes the same to you. So, let's move right along. Let's talk about my top figures, quarter 4, 2019. A little refresher on the rules. I can't have a figure from a manufacturer more than twice, so I can't have more than 2 Hot Toys, or 2 SH Figure Arts, or 2 Mezco, or whatever. I can only have 2 of each, and just because a figure won an award doesn't mean it made the top 5, and I'm not including statues on this. So first, 2 figures that didn't make the top 5, but did win an award. My favorite other premium category, remember that category is other 6-scale stuff, or things like Masterpiece Transformers. And the eligibility, I had to have picked it up and it was released somewhere in this quarter. I have to own it. My favorite other premium figure, the 3-0 Cersei Lannister figure from Game of Thrones. It is the late season Cersei, I think probably season 7 Cersei. I think that's right. Where she's in her formal black dress and she's been crowned the queen. She has her tiara on, or crown. I don't know. It's called different when they're the queen. And I think the figure's got a good face sculpt. Doesn't have a lot with it, but it looks good, and I enjoyed picking up. That was my favorite other premium. My favorite 1/12 scale import figure, quarter 4, was the powered down SH Figure Arts Brawley figure. Great figure, just didn't crack the top 5. The Dragon Ball stuff continues to be one of my favorite things to collect in the SH Figure Arts line. I thought this was a really good figure. Smaller than the one that came out last quarter that was fully charged, but it did come with a cyan hairpiece, and some fist and necklace. Not much accessories, but good piece nonetheless. Well articulated, lots of fun to play with. Now, let's move to our top 5. The number 5 favorite figure, quarter 4 for me. Also, my favorite mass media figure, meaning things you could buy at a Walmart or Target or whatever, kind of the sub $30 price point per figure, is the NECA Rocksteady Bebop 2-pack. I know it's cheating, it's 2, but they came together. You can't buy them individually. I know it's over $30, but as a figure, they're like $26 a figure. I think it's $51.99. This line continues to be great. I think all of us that grew up with Ninja Turtles are loving the stuff that NECA's putting out right now. And these are hard to find right now. Still very actively hard to find. I'm fortunate that David found it for me, got it for me for Christmas. And really enjoying it. They look great. They're just so cartoon accurate to me. And really fun figures to play with. So that's number 5 and my favorite mass media figure of the year. My number 4 favorite figure of the year is the Mezco Cyclops, the regular release. I also have the PX Cyclops, but I like the regular release better. I like that suit better. This figure is great. It's new for Mezco, new style with less articulation in the neck, which I'm great with, to have a better light up feature, all the different I-beam effects. I just think it looks fantastic. I like lighting it up. I like playing with it. And Mezco is slowly but surely starting to finish out some X-Men teams or make a lot of progress, and I'm really enjoying that. This is a great figure that I had a lot of fun to play with. Number 3, favorite figure of the quarter, and my favorite Mezco 1/12 collective figure, is Mezco Hela figure. I love this Hela figure. I think it is one of the most anticipated for me Mezco figures, and that's because I love Thor Ragnarok. It is my favorite Marvel movie. And it's just one that I can continue to enjoy over and over and over again. And Hela was such a good villain in that. I love the way she was portrayed. And I like the movie style. I think this figure looks excellent. The soft goods look really good. The unmasked face sculpt is great. The horned, the helmeted face sculpt is awesome. It was my favorite Mezco figure of the quarter, and one of my favorite figures of the year, to be honest with you. And again, I'm very biased because I love the movie. So that's number 3, the Mezco Hella figure. Doesn't come with a lot of accessories, just her swords and the alternate heads. And I know that that's disappointing, but you know, most of that stuff I just put back in the box anyway. It's not like I'm changing it out all the time. All right, the number 2 favorite figure, quarter 4, figure I just got 4 or 5 days ago, the Iron Man Mark 7 die-cast figures. I got the collector's edition. And I've only barely had time to mess around with this. In fact, I haven't had time to transform it yet. I think that the face sculpt where Tony's beat up looks really good. The die-cast itself is good. It has more plastic than a normal die-cast figure, but that's because numerous things can take off and you can transform it into like the battle mode, like the flying mode. That's not a thing we've ever been able to do with a Hot Toy before. So, you know, more parts are going to have to be plastic to be able to take off and change around, and I think it's fine. It's a great Iron Man figure. The Mark 7 armor from Avengers is an armor a lot of people love, me included, and I think it's maybe only the Mark 1 is the only die-cast armor we needed, the original 7. So, really enjoyed that figure. I'm going to continue to enjoy it, but as of filming, I've only had time to play with it for about 30, 45 minutes. I just know I love it. And the number 1 figure of the quarter for me is also my favorite Hot Toys of the quarter, and this was a good quarter for Hot Toys. The Hot Toys Eric Killmonger figure from Black Panther. This figure is amazing. One of my favorite figures that I've played around with this quarter, all year really. Great face sculpt of Michael B. Jordan. The leopard print on the suit looks so good in my opinion. Comes across different every time you look at it. Comes with good accessories. The suit is nice and you can move around, it's articulated. But then the helmeted head sculpt looks so good too. It's one of the first Hot Toys that really made me go, I wish I had 2 of these. I'm not, obviously, going to have 2 Hot Toys Killmonger. But it made me want to have 2 because of how good both the Michael B. Jordan head sculpt is as well as the helmeted one. And I have them with the Michael B. Jordan, but it was very hard not to put the helmeted on. There was a lot of other good Hot Toys, like the Spider-Punk and the Scarlet Spider and the Stan Lee. Lots of good Hot Toys this quarter, but that's the one that won, Eric Killmonger. All right, well, I hope you're having a good Christmas. Those are quarter 4 Dubbies. Be on the lookout. A week from today, New Year's Day, we're going to put out our top 10 figures of the year Dubbies. Hope everything's going well with you. If you want to, if you're with family especially, just let loose with a Christmas Day squeeze it.